pretty iconic. I know Final Fantasy 2 gets overlooked a lot, and even I kind of badmouth it some while I'm playing it. But this is a really cool arena and a cool looking boss here. What's up guys, I'm MetaSly and welcome back to part 20 of the 1000-hour Final Fantasy challenge, where we get 100% on every mainline Final Fantasy game in order. We're almost 28 hours in and we're on our final episode of Final Fantasy 2 already. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so unfortunately I had a major hiccup with my footage and I recorded this whole last episode and the entire thing was completely unusable. Not sure exactly how it happened, but either way I've got to redo Pandemonium, and as you can see I haven't even entered the Jade Passage yet on this file because I quick saved when I got to Pandemonium the first time, and then in the process of playing through I quick saved again over that. So to be able to restart Pandemonium, I have to make my way all the way through Jade Passage and redo it. And then there's also another hiccup, as we can see here. I will pull it up real quick.
What have you done?
So as you can see, since I already played through the game and completed the bestiary, it is now completed on this file. So there were a handful of enemies that were exclusive to Pandemonium that I defeated, and won't have to now because it's already been done. But I do want to highlight one of utmost importance, the Iron Giant here. It's a shame that we're not going to get to see it because it is a super boss in this game, similar to the War Mech in Final Fantasy 1, and this thing took me forever to find. The battle itself wasn't particularly interesting, but it took me like 45 minutes of grinding to find this guy. So I guess theoretically there's a small chance we'll encounter him again, and if we do, that would be freaking epic. But so the bestiary is completely cleared. So our goal in this episode will be to finish Pandemonium, finish the game, and we've already done everything extracurricular. So I will make my way to Pandemonium and then we'll make our way through.
Let's go.
All right, we made it back to Pandemonium finally. So I had encounters turned off and just ran through the Jade Passage, opened all the chests and stuff again, and made my way back here. So now we will make our way through Pandemonium. I am very much bummed about the first episode, or the first version of this episode, I should say, not being any good, because there are many things that are going to change. The main one that I can think of right now being, obviously, that I've played through it, but then also I was using Ultima on Maria a lot, and I would use it in pretty much every encounter to level it as fast as I could to see how high I could get it. But now I don't even have it equipped because I had to go so far back in my saves. So I think I'm going to try to do this entire, that hurt. Do this entire dungeon and beat the whole game without it and see how ultimate Ultima really is. So I'm going to heal up here and then we will keep pressing on, and it should be an interesting little challenge. I was leveling Ultima as fast as I could, and now I won't have it at all, so we will see what difference it really makes. Because as you can see, physical attacks are actually really strong in this game, and I've made the argument before that magic is only necessary in certain situations, and most of the time it doesn't really matter at all. So like right now I want to use Berserk, but you don't have to, and really Berserk is the only spell throughout the game that I've used consistently. Berserk and Cure, obviously. But even with Cure you could just buy potions and work around that. So we will see how important Ultima really is for the final fight, because honestly I don't remember. It's been a couple weeks probably since I recorded the first version of this episode, so I don't remember how the fight went. I don't remember it being anything too crazy, so we will see how much difference it makes now. But we are going to get through this fairly quickly, I think. So I am interested in your guys' thoughts. I also don't remember if I asked in the video that was overwritten or a previous one, your guys' thoughts on playing the Final Fantasy games out of order. I have been wanting to play Final Fantasy X, but I also want to play the series in order and get kind of a chronological experience and see how the game's changed over time. So what are your guys' thoughts? I want to do both, but I'm leaning towards playing them in chronological order and seeing how the series evolves over time. So So let me know what you guys think. I did get a ribbon in that fight, so let's see who it goes best on. As you may know from Final Fantasy VII, ribbons are pretty good. I think we're going to put it on Maria here because that will raise her magic defense significantly for basically no loss in physical defense. So that will be nice to have. In Final Fantasy VII, if you've played that, you know that in the Sephiroth fight, they are pretty much vital. You don't have to have it technically, but it helps a lot. Okay, we have finished the first floor already. So now we have a chest and a portal up at the top there. And that is it on this floor. So I will make my way to the chest and meet you guys there. All right, so in the chest we have an ether, and now we make our way to the portal. I'm noticing as I play through this just how easy it is to just spam auto battle with physical attacks and make it through. See, watch this. Just hit the Y button on the Switch controller here and everything just dies in a lot of these battles. So I was thinking, like, in the future when I rank all of the Final Fantasy games, where this one will rank. I'm probably fairly low in comparison with the rest of them, but there are some that look absolutely terrible. Like, I had never really paid attention or seen any footage of Final Fantasy 15, and then recently I just saw a few clips of it and I thought, oh my gosh, that looks terrible. So we'll see when I get to them in the series where they compare to this game. Let me know if you're a fan of 15. Like I said, I've never played it. I just saw some footage this week, and should be interesting to play through. But I am looking forward to most all of the games, maybe not 13 or 15, but the rest look quite good. Okay, so here we have one chest and one portal again. So let's go ahead and get the chest first, and then we'll head to the portal. So we have an elixir, and now I will meet you guys at the portal. All right, on to the next floor. All right, so we have here 4 doors to choose from right there, and then a portal top and a portal to the left. So let us check out these doors. I believe, if I remember correctly, that each door, there's 2 chests behind the doors that we need to get that have something interesting in them. So let's do left door first and then work our way to the right. Okay, so all right, let's see, work our way through all of these doors, and we can get to one of the chests from this side of the room, that one up at the top, and we cannot get to the other one there in the middle. So we will get that chest up at the top and then go back to these doors to get the other one. All right, so we are at the chest. So we have a battle here with Zombie Borgin. So that was one of the enemies that was in the bestiary that I had to do in this video, and I've already done. So we will fight him again here, and we will use our same tactic that we use on most high health enemies and do Berserk on Guy and then just hit him. And it's pretty simple, as you can see. So not much to the fight. And I don't know how I missed it on my first playthrough of this game. Apparently I missed this chest, but we leveled our Berserk there, and in the chest we have Genji gloves. So let's see who they go well on. They are much better for Leon, whose name I still have trouble remembering, except for the evasion, which I'm not worried about. So we'll go ahead and give those to him. And now we have to make our way all the way back down to the doors at the bottom to make our way to that chest. So I will meet you at the door at the bottom. Okay, made it back to the door, and now we will go to the next door in this series. I don't, for whatever reason, I want to say that the third door is the one to go forward, but I don't remember for sure. I'm so bummed that you guys aren't getting the first full, fresh reaction of this. Let's make our way to the chest here. But yeah, I don't know what happened to the footage, but it is quite aggravating. So that being said, let's make our way to that chest. All right, so we got some monsters here, and it is Tiamat. Okay, cool. So they've got some pretty cool fights in these chests. That being said, we will use the same tactic that we've used throughout the entire game. And actually, oh, I thought I taught Leon, well, I probably did teach Leon haste. and start using it, but I guess I have not done that yet again now that I've had to restart. So maybe after this fight I'll teach him haste, because right here he's completely useless unless he is buffing Guy. So it's crazy. All he does is just a physical attack right there for not even 1,000 damage, and I'll probably down him in these 2 turns here. It's crazy. Crazy how easy this particular game is. But Maria's Berserk leveled up, so that should be even more powerful against the boss. We got the Genji Helm too. Let's see who that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on Leon first.
He doesn't even know my name.
And that looks like the winner. So we're gonna go ahead and do that without even looking at the rest and make our way to the 3rd door. All right, so we're at the 3rd door here, and it is, oh boy, okay. We can make our way to this center chest right here, and we can also get all the way to the next warp down the bottom left from this door. So we do need to go to the 4th door to get the other chest first. So I won't make you guys watch me walk all the way there, so I will meet you at the chest. All right, so we have some monsters here yet again, and it is another cool boss fight, which is Beelzebub.
Buzz, buzz!
It's kind of a weird creature to throw in here, but a different, unique boss at least. So same strategy, and I think we'll drop him in 1 turn, but I'm not for sure. At least Leon's doing some damage here. Oh, okay, 2 turns. Cast Confuse once and miss. What a turn.
Loser, 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 loser.
Alright, so that is another enemy. I think we already had this one in the bestiary. I don't remember for sure, man. Such a shame to lose all that footage, but we're still making progress and we're still going to beat this. So Genji armor here, and it looks like it is also good for Guy. Guards against instant death, it says, but we are upping his defense significantly. We're lowering his evasion, but I'm not too worried about that. So let's make our way all the way to the warp to the next floor. I know I'm skipping a lot in this one, which I hope you guys don't mind, but I have already played through this. So I will meet you at the warp next. So I said we would go all the way to the warp, but I forgot about this chest. So we have another little boss fight to do here with another very interesting looking sprite, Astaroth. So same strategy of Berserk, the only useful spell. And I keep forgetting to teach Leon haste, but at this point it probably doesn't matter. I am curious how much this is going to come back to bite me breezing through this for the final boss, so hopefully that'll be interesting to watch, to see the difference between using Ultima. Ooh, nice. I love the drain spell. But it'll be interesting to see the difference between using Ultima at a relatively high power, like I did before, versus not using it at all, because I don't remember it actually being very good against the final boss, even after leveling it. I don't remember for sure. But I guess we're going to find out. Got another ribbon. Okay, so let's see. I bet Maria... No, she's already got a ribbon. Okay. It's really not that great on anybody, so I think I'm going to leave the ribbon off right now, and we will make our way to the warp. Okay, so now I believe this is 7th floor, and from this point, if I remember correctly, we have a chance of spawning the Iron Giant, which would be awesome. I don't think it's going to happen because it was such a rare spawn. I think it was like less than 2%. But if it does happen, that would be pretty epic. So we will see on our way, but it looks like this floor, we basically just have a warp to the next floor. So should be a pretty quick one here. Okay, on to the next floor. Is that 7 or 8 that we're up to now? It is floor 7. So this is where I had to grind, or well, there's a few places, but from what I could tell online, the best place to grind for the Iron Giant. So if we ever encounter it, this might be the place. But until then, I will make my way to the warp down at the bottom. But if I do encounter them, I'll let you guys know, obviously.
Obviously.
Okay, we have made it to the warp, and needless to say, we did not find the Iron Giant. That would have been like such a ridiculous rare find, so we did not do that. But on this floor, we have one chest bottom right, one chest top left, and the warp. So we will grab those real quick, and there is still a chance that we'll find the Iron Giant, but I doubt it. So I will meet you guys at the first chest or the Iron Giant, whichever comes first, and then the second one, and then the warp. So that chest had Hellfire, and I forgot to stop and highlight it because I'm just trying to get through this quickly. But we will make our way to the second chest now. So in this chest there is an acid file, which is pretty much useless, and now we'll make our way to the warp. And I am sorry that this is such a botched last episode. Man, it sucks so much. Lost the footage and now rushing so much. But I do hope you guys have enjoyed this game up to this point as well, because it has been very fun to play and hopefully fun to watch. But now we have a warp down in the bottom left corner, and that's it on this floor. There's nothing else. So I am once again very thankful for the map. Don't have to wander around the whole floor trying to find it, but we are approaching the final boss already. So it will be interesting with no Ultima to see how it goes. All right. Also, playing through this this quickly also makes me realize just how different the original version and this pixel remaster must be, because I've never played the original, but there's no way you could just breeze through like this. So with that being said, we are on the final floor. I'm going to go ahead and heal up, that way in case I accidentally encounter him before I am ready, I'll be at full health, which it looks like I'm pretty close. Might as well use a couple ethers too. And here we go. We are on a roundworm.
I got worms.
Now we are on the final boss. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me, but the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. Alright, so we fought the Emperor before, but he was not in his final form by any means. And this is the ultimate version. So we're going to go ahead and try out our tried and true tactic of casting Berserk and then attacking with Guy, and I once again did not give Leon haste. So let's see what items we have that we could use here. No sense in saving anything at this point. So okay, so we have Hermes shoes that has the same effect as haste, so we'll go ahead and use those on Guy. And then we will see what else we have on the next turn. This is a really cool looking fight. It's pretty iconic. I know Final Fantasy II gets overlooked a lot, and even I kind of badmouth it some while I'm playing it. But this is a really cool arena and a cool looking boss here. So we'll do double Berserk again. Attack, and what else do we have here? We have this conch shell that rages magic defense. I don't remember what attacks he does, but we don't want Guy to die no matter what. So we'll go ahead and use that on him. Why not? Use all of these little oddball items that we had before and never were going to use anywhere. Guy is getting buffed out of his mind. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. He must have a lot of HP because we're doing tons of damage per turn and he's still living. And that did next to nothing. That's crazy. Alright. Same strategy. Let's see what kind of items we've got with Leon. It's been so long since I've even looked at any of these items because I never used them. This will be interesting here. So this defends against magic attacks. I thought that's what the last one did, but maybe I misunderstood. Okay, so Bacchus's wine raises attack at the cost of lowering evasion. Let's do that to Guy and just boost his attack as much as possible. This is showing me that Ultima is very much not needed for this fight. We did over 7,000 damage in one turn there, so you can definitely beat this game easily without Ultima. It's more of a storyline piece than actually a useful magic spell. But with that being said, we have done it. We've beaten Final Fantasy II. I'm glad you guys actually are going to get to see it this time. I'll try not to mess up the footage. But the Emperor is defeated, and now we'll see what comes next. Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you. Not once, but twice. It is not once, but twice after messing up the footage. Who are you?
We're Star Fox.
Ah! All right. Very nice. The Emperor is defeated. It's done. Now let's get out of here. Reminds me of Star Fox so much. They, who are you guys? All right. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you, with all my heart, I thank you. With the combined strength of Kashwan and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Here's Paul. Look at you. Do you realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job. I guess I'll just have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs, he says as he walks behind us. You sure showed him, Furion. You're every bit the bloke I pegged you for. If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating. What? Still not sit with you, Maria? Ha! Looks like the next battle's already begun, Furion. So everybody's taking their separate ways now. I am curious. I don't remember what Leon says. You did it. I'm sure my dad's happy for you too, up there above the clouds. I'm going to be working here, serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Joseph? We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. Alright, rebuilding the kingdom now. War finally over. Yes, we can all live in peace again together. Right, Leon? There can be no going back, not for all of us. But why? Don't go! Furion, stop him!
Stop, don't come back.
Maria, Leon is right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, we will meet again. Alright, so he's going to go wallow in self-pity and guilt for the rest of his life while the rest of us celebrate. Cool. All the characters we've lost. All of the good fourth party members are gone now. Leon was decent and he left and all the rest of them are dead. So, well, we should be going too. This is only the beginning. If they only knew how long Final Fantasy went on, that statement is very true, only the beginning. Their long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor, Pandemonium. The long cutscene. The monsters plaguing the world. All had vanished without a trace. Peace had returned once more. The wounds of war would mend, and the memory of those bitter days would fade. And really long pause, but one thing would never be forgotten. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. And another really long pause. I love these cutscenes, but the timing on them is a little bit off. All right, we have the final credits here with the same background as Final Fantasy 1. I wonder if all of the pixel remasters are this way, but we finally finished Final Fantasy 2, you guys, and I am excited. I'm happy to be moving on to Final Fantasy 3 because I have not played that one more than like an hour or so. So be very interested to see what it's like. Let me know ahead of time if you guys have played and what you think. And also, if you like this video or this series, please consider hitting the like button because it would help me out a lot, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. So if you want to stay caught up, go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel, and there's also plenty of other stuff to watch on the channel. I'm trying my best to keep up with videos with everything going on in life, you know, kids, work, everything. Very little time to work on videos. But I still enjoy it, and I am happy to be doing it with you guys. So if you want me to keep doing it, let me know. So thank you guys once again for your support, and thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.